and it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Now here's Durant, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The three. Rebounded by the Nets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Brown. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Now here's Harden. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Brown, good.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Irving. Williams with the block. Here's the break. Here's Tatum. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Harden. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Pass to KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Passes it to Pritchard. The feed to Williams. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Clock at 6. Shot, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Mr. Fundamentals got 5 points so far. Here is Harden. He has 5. KD passes to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Then there's Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Grizzlies. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 64 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land. making a lot of long ones. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Remaining in the first half.
The Nets working the ball around now. Young with the steal. Here's Tatum, and it's blocked. Now Harris. Pass to Claxton. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harris outside. Kicks it to Hood. Here's Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Wasted no time on that one. Mr. Fundamentals got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time. And the shot goes in. Hood's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
From downtown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Irving from long range. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the three off target. And they'll get another chance. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Harden. Here's Claxton, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance.
Coming on to the
first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Nets, Terrence Davis. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Davis. Boston leading by 14. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Williams. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Irving. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Davis in the corner. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And that one drops.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Boston on top, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Durant. Harden outside. The tray. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Tatum. Feeds it to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Releases. And there's the bucket from Mr. Fundamentals. 21 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Passes to Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint. A shot by Williams, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving passes to Claxton. Irving finds Durant over Tatum, and too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Great D that time from Durant. Nets trail by 15. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And there it is for him.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Pritchard. Now the feed to Williams. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Harden. And the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Busted. No good that time either.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that position.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Bridges. And the Nets also making a change. Moody's checked in. KD against Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Durant.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 9. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Fundamentals.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Down low, here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The kick out to Irving. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The shot comes out, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Harden. Launches it, and the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and nice shot from Mr. Fundamentals.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Durant. Over Tatum. Not enough on that one as it misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Moody. That's his first personal foul.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton, 1 shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.